It's a beautiful Easter Sunday. It's 92 degrees, and I am tired of doing yard work. Pretty hot out here, so I asked Cody for a glass of water, which brought to mind a little story about the Bahamas. It involves my good friends Ann and Steve Walsh on the sailing vessel Fine Line. They had a 44-foot St. Francis catamaran, Mark II, remarkably like mine, which was also a St. Francis Mark II, except Ann and Steve really had some nice equipment on their boat. Beautiful vessel. Now, on our boat, we had, the basics. We had a nice freezer, but we would put meat and whatnot in it for long-term storage because we were going to be gone for 6 months at a time, and we had to take everything that we wanted for the most part. And we had just enough room for one ice tray. We could make 12 cubes a day, and they were precious. Oh my God. We had 4 people on board, so that's, using my higher math skills, 3 cubes a day per person. And each day in the afternoon, around 3 o'clock, when we had come back from snorkeling or spearfishing or lobstering or whatever we did for that particular day, I miss those days, we'd say to the kids, "You want a glass of ice water?" They'd say, "Oh God, yes." And we would give them a glass of ice water with 3 ice cubes. Now, if they wanted, they could save 1 for dinner, but they were only going to get 3 for the whole day. Well, they usually just had their 3 straight up. We would pour them water over ice, and they would savor it like it was a glass of the best Chardonnay or the best whiskey. It was just wonderful. Not that they drank Chardonnay or whiskey, it's just for comparative purposes only. So that was life on Sand Dollar. It was fun, but we had some privations, not too many. Well, we were tag teaming through the islands with Ann and Steve, and we were anchored maybe a quarter mile apart. And we went over to see them one afternoon after we had come back from some island somewhere, swimming somewhere, I don't remember anymore. And they welcomed us aboard and the kids, and they said to the kids, "Would you like a glass of ice water?" They said, "Oh my gosh, yes." Well, what we didn't know was Ann and Steve had an ice maker on board, and they had unlimited ice cubes. So they brought out these 2 huge glasses, full. It must have been 30 ice cubes in each glass, and set them before the children. And their eyes got wide. I mean, you would have thought that they had been given the lost treasure of the Incas. And it was wonderful. They enjoyed that ice water so much. And they said, "Dad, can we get an ice maker?" I said, "No, we can't." So I guess I wanted to tell you this because it's all relative. I look in the fridge these days, don't have any ground turkey, don't have any hamburgers, don't have any steaks, can't find those anymore. But we've got hot dogs and chicken legs, and I'm thankful for those. And one of these days I'll have another steak in the fridge, and it will be like the lost treasure of the Incas again. But it's all relative. The kids are so thankful for those ice cubes, and I'm thankful for my chicken legs in the freezer. Well, look, have a happy Easter, be safe, and enjoy your ice cubes.